Hello everybody and welcome back to Southwest Norway. We are going to be doing something very different today. We have been approached by a virtual local plant construction and demolition company and they need our services. We have just received this note and well actually this was a few days ago and we're now ready to go and do the job, but it does read, "Dear Dagwin and the team, our company is in desperate need of your services. We need you or one of your employees to drive our lorry and low loader to our construction site just north of your farm. We need you to transport several pieces of work equipment and a dumper to a secure location marked on your map. I am in the process of drawing up a full contract for you as we will need you again in the future. That is kind regards from TVKS, our virtual plant and hire company." Right, so basically, yes, we don't have any expenses here really, except for our time. This isn't even our lorry. We're going to be using this. This is a fantastic mod, by the way. Download link will be below. But yes, we need to move quite a lot of big machinery and bits of equipment, basically. So we need to start the job. Now, actually, before we go, let's just check the map. Okay, you can see here, it says, well, actually, the collection and the delivery locations are very close together. So we don't really have to transport them very far. It's just there's quite a few bits and also they can be quite tricky to transport. So yeah, let's begin. This should be quite interesting. Looking forward to it. This episode did take quite a bit of planning, so I'm hoping it's going to go to plan. But yes, we have a pretty nice lorry here. I absolutely love that beacon bar at the top there. It's not exactly new, but it's still nice. And we've got a low loader as well. This is actually the same low loader I used on Naveswell Farm, in case you're wondering. So yes, the collection location is just up here. In case you're wondering, the reward for this job is 5,000 kroner, Norwegian kroners. We'll have to convert that into pounds as that's what I've got it set to. But this is our first piece of equipment. This is actually not in the collection location, but I do know this is one of the things we need to move today. Now, yes, we should probably just take a look at the wheelbase here, and I think actually it isn't going to fit on our trailer, so we might have to drive that ourselves over to the secure location. No, I don't think that's going to fit. We can give it a go, but I'm not going to mess around here, because I think the chances are it won't fit. And yes, we've also got these beacons on the side at the back. They could be broken off if we attempt to do something stupid. Oh, just get through here. Right, so this is a Volvo A40G FS by the look of it. Yes. Or is it 406? 40G? I think it's G. Yes, let's jump into the cab. Very nice. And we need to take it over to the delivery depot, but we need to get used to it first of all. Okay. Right, I don't think this is going to fit. It's okay if it doesn't, because we don't have very far to go. I'm pretty sure this isn't going to fit. No, it's going to break the beacons off. Nope. No way. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just park it up at the side of the road again, and we'll come back for it in a minute or two. We need to take the lorry over to our collection depot or collection location. Just leave that there for now. We'll put the low loader ramp back up. We're using a great deal of mods today, so it's going to be quite hard to know exactly what the best volume is to have the game sound. So some might be a bit too loud, some might be a bit too quiet, but we'll just hope for the best. Right, so this is the collection depot. We need to transport a generator, the mobile office, and also a section of what looks to be a bridge. I think it's a bridge, but it's part of a building. It's building materials anyway, basically. So yeah, basically what we're going to do is we're going to have to position the lorry in the correct place, and then we're going to run back over to the dumper to get that moved first of all. This lorry actually automatically puts the hazard warning lights on when you go into reverse. Nice little feature. Okay, we'll leave that there. We'll keep the engine running. This crane is what we're going to use. We've got two of these. One is at the delivery site, and this one is here, obviously, to help us out. And wow, what a massive thing. This is actually originally from Demolition Company, another one of Giant's games. Let's just run back over here. Right. All of this equipment is obviously from the clear up of the landslide. The dumper is part of it as well. Whoa! Yes, we've got to get used to this control. Off we go. This feels a big machine to be driving down the road. I usually hit one of those signs. Hopefully not today. So, yes, what we need to do is just drive it there, as we obviously can't put it on the low loader. We don't actually have to though, because obviously it can drive. It's not like a inanimate object like those things over there. Yes, the delivery place is just up here. It's a bit of a climb. Hopefully the lorry has got enough power. It should do. And yes, I believe it's actually where the other crane is positioned. From what I've been told, we've been given more information than what is actually on the first note. Just keep going up here. And it's at the number 18 on the map. I think you can see the crane through the trees there. Yes, there it is. So left, just down here. Delivery number 1. Actually, we could put it in the barn. Keep it safe. If it'll fit. Yes, I didn't take into consideration the extent of the height of this thing. It's quite tall. Oh, and the steering is all backward. Whoa, that's weird. Oh, I'm not getting used to that. Okay. Love the high-vis jacket which is going on here. Well, the headless person with the high-vis jacket. Yes, I always think it looks good if the modder modifies the driver to wear what would be used in real life. So obviously on a building site, construction site, they'll have high visibility jackets on, they'll have hard hats and stuff. Obviously not in a machine, but you get the idea. Right, back to the collection point. So let's just assess the situation first of all. We don't have any accidents here. We need to get this mobile office lifted onto the low loader. And there's no strapping involved here, so we've got to be very, very careful. This trailer doesn't have any straps. It also doesn't have any sides. So yeah, let's just jump into this, and I really hope I'm going to be able to control this properly. Yes, let's go for it. Oh, bit of a slow start there. And we're off. Okay, let's just lift this up. We need to unfold that, because that is the chain to pick up any objects we want to. Let's slowly creep forwards. This is not going to be easy, I assure you. This is quite an old machine, actually. I am really wanting to do a look back video at Demolition Company. I think it would really fit in well. I've hit the telegraph lines! I've hit the power lines. That is not going well. Ooh. Okay. Clearly from in-cab it is quite hard. Just getting used to the controls as well. Right, okay. Let's just lower this down. I think we're almost aligned. Maybe not quite. And there we go, just about. I think the chains are going over. Might just have to go a little bit further round, just so they drop down a bit. Hope for the best. Okay, so there's like a sphere which you can adjust the size of. You basically have to make it the size of what it is you're picking up so it can be attached to that object. And if we press N, it should attach. I'm hoping it will do. Oh, you can feel the weight as well. We should be able to turn that off as well. Yeah, but there we go. Looks better that way. But we have got that lifted up relatively central. So we shouldn't have any issues with it tipping over. But we could have an issue with it not being aligned properly on the trailer. We can also rotate it as well. Okay, down it goes. Slow and steady. This is a nerve-wracking moment. How in line are we here? I think we're in line, but obviously it's swinging quite a bit. Yeah, we've got a good swing on there. Okay, so I'm going to put it right down. Hopefully it's going to be in line properly. Are we in line? Not quite. That should do it, I think, if we rotate it a little bit. So we'll drop it off, pull up, and hope for the best that is going to stay on there. We now need to obviously transport it over to the other yard to drop it off again. Okay, it's not actually on too well, but if we go steady, we should be okay. Providing we get there in one piece and nothing is damaged and nothing flies off, then everything will have gone to plan. Right, so it begins the journey uphill with the mobile office. Please do not fall off. If only you could strap it on, that would be great. But no, this is just going to be, well, we're relying on the physics of Farming Simulator. Not usually a safe thing to do, but we should be okay today. We are at the destination. Yes, it's a good job we're not going very far with these. We probably shouldn't tell the employee that, or the person we're doing the contracting for, but we're not the best. So the rule is here just to put it anywhere in this field. Providing it's in the field, that is your job done. Oh no, we don't want the chainsaw. So we have another one here. The company clearly has two. Everything is owned by the company. And all we have to do now is successfully drop it off without dropping it. Right. That's getting close to in line. How are we doing? It's not too bad. Right, are we in the safe area? We might have to expand the zone of it again. Yeah, there we go. You have to just make it a bit bigger. Actually, we are kind of adjusting it more at the back there. We need to be further forwards, otherwise it could tip over. There we go. And hope for the best, that will work. Yes. Okay. It's hanging precariously over the cab of our lorry. I think that was actually an optical illusion. It was further away than it looked. But it's not looking too good. We've got a good swing on there. The controls are very sensitive. Okay, down it comes. I think it's coming down mainly level. pull up again. Fantastic. So there is object number 1 completed. Let's go back for number 2, which is going to be that sort of platform bridge thing. Then we have to do the generator, and that'll be today's work done. I love doing stuff like this though. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but it's been finding the right map to do it in, and I think this map really is perfect for doing stuff like this. It's quite a fast lorry too, but obviously you can't go too fast on these bends. Maybe if we get full speed down here, 50 miles per hour. Yes, look at that. Fast thing. Okay. So if we just go straight on here, then it should just be a case of lifting that bridge thing up and putting it straight on the low loader, hopefully. Now it does fit. Oh, that is a drunk eye view at the map. We obviously have to be very careful here with the fuel station directly behind us. But I think this might actually be an easier object to do. Despite it being, I think, slightly longer, it should be easier. Okay, let's just sort and swing out here. And straight down there. We should be able to lift it up. Yep, pretty good. And then across a bit. It should fit. Please fit. Oh, gotta be very careful. Actually, we probably will be able to put the generator on at the same time, I would have thought. Right, a little bit this way. A little bit more. There we go. I don't think it did fit perfectly, but it's on. Might be able to just swing it around a bit. Right, okay. That will do us. We'll get the generator as well. So, over the trees we go. The hardest thing about this thing is going to be picking it up, because it doesn't really have any obvious way of picking it up. You'd think it would have like hook and eye things, but no. Okay. I don't think you can adjust the chains either. They're set at that width. But all we can do is hope for the best. There we go. If we put it near the back, then it should be more stable. Fantastic. So providing all this stays in place, we should get this job completed successfully in one piece, which would be ideal. Let's just lower this down. And I'm assuming the company is going to collect all this stuff. Our job is just to move the things which were dumped here. So off we go. We might have to find a place to turn around. Okay, so things are actually going pretty well. You can clearly see what a wide load this is. I've got it set to 21 miles per hour, otherwise we're going to have it flying off the side. But at this speed it's staying put very, very well. We should really have the wide load plate on the back, obviously in Norwegian, but we don't have that unfortunately. But when this is delivered and off the trailer safely, we will be done. Right, let's just go through here and put it in a good place for the crane. The generator will obviously be off first of all, but that has stayed in place very, very well. Okay, so let's just spin back around again, if I remember the controls for that. And down we go. We might be a little bit too close, I'm not too sure. Maybe. And hopefully, with the search area set to that great big ball there, we should be able to pick it up. It has recognised at least one object, so let's hope for the best. It is a generator. It is. Good. We'll switch it off to make it look better. And then we need to very slowly rotate. Yeah, it's very sensitive, but still very good. And finally the bridge. If it is a bridge. I'm not actually, what is it? I don't know. It's like a, it does look like a bridge, to be fair. It could just be a platform. And we'll take this off as well. Yep, that's got it. I think this time we should probably put it all three in a line, but obviously further along. And oh, when it's very heavy, it's very easy to pick up momentum, which can be quite lethal. This is harder than it looks. But, there we go. The grass has gone through it. Fantastic. So we have finally completed the move of the first 4 things. We've got 3 objects there, and then obviously the dumper as well. We'll fold this up, lower it down, and we are done. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Like I say, it is quite a bit different to usual. But please do let me know, do you like this kind of role-playing thing that we're doing? Or would you prefer me just to do what we always do? I don't know. Please do let me know. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Until then, bye for now. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. Will the Liebherr Crane be able to pick up the Volvo A40G? Only time will tell. Here we go. Wow, this thing is strong. That is incredible. So there you go. It can pick up the Volvo dumper. We've got a flying dumper in the air. It's still pretty heavy though. Hey, it's good for doing your pre-start checks under here, isn't it? We couldn't drive it up the ramp, but can we lower it onto the trailer with this? Let's find out. Looks like we might be able to. We can even rotate it. Yeah, I think it's going to fit just about. It's going to be very, very close. Maybe not. Maybe not. This was a bad idea. No, that is not going to work. But anyway, once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.